ever think of leaving this team because of the journey we've had, because of the love and the care the franchise has shown, the fans have shown. You can feel emotional about the season going well or not, but to have that loyalty with Bangalore, with RCB, it's been quite surreal. I don't know what you feel about it, but I just got this emotion. I was like, man, till the time I'm playing IPL, regardless of how we play, I am never leaving this team. There is no
Look,
chance in any situation that I'm going to play for anyone else.
not everyone is as sure of staying in a side as you are. So that has certainly been my inspiration for quite a few years now. I'd never want to leave Bangalore, but I know I've got to score runs if I want to stay there. So that's really pushed me, and obviously the fans. But it is crazy when you look back, and that I want to touch on. It's something that's on my mind a lot. Is how people harp on stats and hundreds and big performances, and as nice as that is, every time I look back on memories of the IPL or playing for South Africa or any team for that matter, you think of relationships and connections and friends, and you don't really. Yes, in the back of my mind, hey, I played a nice knock there. It's more often than not people remind me of that. It's not myself thinking of it, but you think special. You think about special moments and the crowd's atmosphere. So those are the kind of things I don't want to ever give away. I want to be in Bangalore for that for I don't know how many years to come. So hopefully the IPL will happen this year. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, we have no clarity whatsoever at the moment, but I'm quite optimistic. At some stage, we will definitely have something because things are moving in the right direction, and it's actually quite amazing because when people get back from this, when things are back to normal, I don't see things getting back to normal in the same manner that they were before everything happened. I think there are going to be a lot of changes. A lot of discipline has to be shown by people everywhere, is what I'm thinking. People have to respect guidelines and rules and all that. That surely, I think, is going to be our future. But whenever people come back to watch games or, the players come back to play, there's going to be such different energy and pure enjoyment, because what I've seen in this phase is a lot of times when you get egoistic and you think, I'm doing this or I'm doing that, in reality, you're controlling nothing. No one can do anything in the current situation. We all have to swallow our ego, just follow what's been told, and just be grateful for life, try and help those who are in need, and that's all. We should be so grateful that we are able to sit in comfortable environments at a stage where so many people are struggling for food. And it really puts things in perspective, when you don't have control of anything, you can't even get out of your own house. How can we claim to do something and make something happen? All we can do is just enjoy and just have a good attitude and give everything that we have. And I think it's drastically going to change the enjoyment part of things for a lot of people. People are going to stop getting so serious about their own games or results and all that sort of stuff. I think that pure love for everything is really going to come up on the surface. I don't know if you agree or not, but that's something I think might help.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that'll never be the same again. That's for sure. And you touched on it briefly, and it's certainly something that I've become more aware of because of this pandemic. Is the hunger there is around the world. It's huge, and it breaks my heart. I don't know how to deal with it. That people are suffering, that they can't get food on the table. I mean. Yeah, it really gets to me. So my focus has been on that quite a lot, and those are the kind of causes that I've been supporting. Is really just trying to get food on tables, and in people's hands. And I can't think of anything worse than not being able to give your family food. So that's been my focus, and certainly for the next. Well, for the rest of my life, I'll try and make a difference when it comes to that. Obviously, different areas as well, but I think that's quite a big problem we have.
Yeah, I think nothing. I don't think there's anything greater than that. Nothing hurts you more than seeing people just struggling for a meal. And as I said, for the daily wage workers, it was all about working one day, making sure there's enough food, and then continuing the same cycle. There's no concept of savings or anything. Such are the challenges and the realities of life for a lot of people. And we must all respect that. We must all help when we are in a situation that we can. Definitely, we should help. And it's so amazing that you are thinking on those lines. You're doing the same stuff. Me and Anushka are helping a lot. We have helped a lot as well. And look, these are the things that you can do as human beings. And it's not to get satisfaction for yourself out of it, but really understanding the other person's situation and the condition they might be in, and just help without anything in return. Nothing of no expectation of any sort. But listen, are you thinking of doing something about it? When I spoke to you yesterday, you were mentioning something that you wanted to bring up, but you didn't tell me about it. So please.
Yeah, I'll get to that. And the way I'm going to get to that is obviously there's been quite a few memories with regards to the IPL. A lot has happened, and we've had a few good, nice knocks together that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. So there was a particular one in 2016 against the Gujarat Lions. I think you'll remember that one. We both scored.
Okay, now I understand why you told me yesterday that get a bat and a pair of gloves for that game. Now, go on. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Go on.
So it was a good partnership. It's a very enjoyable one, and if I can remember correctly, I got 120 odd, 129, I think, and you also got your 100 right at the end where I gave you the strike. No, I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen every day. The two batters get 100 in the same game. It was also the green game, which was a very special memory for me, where we did our bit in creating a bit of awareness for being eco-friendly for nature, which is very close to my heart, and it's also close to your heart. And then I was just thinking that how can we make a difference? And that's why I told you to get hold of that bat that you used in that game, because I know you keep your bats. I keep my bats as well. Okay. And I've still got the shirt of that game, and I always do it with the green games. I get yourself and a few guys to sign, but that particular game I just got you to sign, and I also signed my shirt. So I've got the shirt, I've got my bat, and I'm going to get hold of your bat and your gloves and my gloves. So now that's a big package, eh?
What are you doing with it?
The plan is to get it on an online auction platform where I know there are a lot of collectors around the world that wouldn't mind your bat particularly, but I'll throw mine in there as well as a little bonus.
Right. Let's get the modest version out. Come on.
I think it could be a nice collector's item from that day with the kit, the green kit. We both shared a photo of that game.
Wow, that's special. Yeah.
So the platform is called Bid or Buy. I'll share more info after this chat on my Instagram page, and then people can go there and bid. I mean, and all the proceeds will go for the COVID-19 issue that we have, but particularly for a cause that supports getting meals on people's tables. And I was thinking of sharing the proceeds with you so we can get it in India and South Africa. 50-50, and then we both support a nice cause of getting meals on the table in memory of that day that we both scored 100 in a game, which is quite nice.
That sounds amazing, to be honest. The fact that you also want to share a part of it to India, where you have a massive fan following, probably the most loved international cricketer ever in India. I sent you a picture of a guy riding a bike a few months ago with your t-shirt, if you remember. So quite special, quite an amazing gesture from you, and I've actually got the stuff that you asked me with the wear and tear. So I can show people the stuff that I used. That season was so special. I've kept most of the things from that season because I don't think ever in my life will I be able to score that many runs in a single season. So I made sure that I stacked everything up, and that's the bat I used. So there it is. For this cause, I would give anything away, not just these things, but
I've got there's the shirt I used.
I remember that logo.
And we both signed there, if you can see.
Wow, yeah, I remember. Sweet.
That's quite cool. And then I've got my bat. I was still using Kookaburra at the time. So there she is.
Wow. I remember that as well.
I wish I could hit a few more in that area there.
You can wake up from your sleep and hit it in the middle.
But anyway, so everyone listening, those of you who like to collect, even if you don't like to collect, go onto a platform called Bid or Buy. It's a South African platform, but you can bid on it globally, and we'll courier the items to you. It might take a week or two. We'll see where it goes. If I feel the figure is big enough, I'll announce the winner or the bidder on Instagram, and we'll courier it straight to your doorstep, and we can put messages on there, personalize it the way you want it. Myself, it's my bat, my playing shirt from the day, Virat's bat, and both pairs of gloves that we both used on the day.
That's quite amazing. Are you going to share the link on Instagram and Twitter?
I will put everything on there. I'm just going to get everything together. I've registered an account. I've also registered my foundation trust. It's a non-profit organisation. And once the funds come into my trust, I'll get it out to the right cause.